Hello and welcome to another stream. We're gonna get right on into it. I've got a couple things I'm trying to try out. So we're gonna try and work on those at the start of the stream. If you are tuning in on a replay of the stream, just go ahead and fast forward until like the screen changes, until it goes like that. And then you can skip all this at the beginning. I'm trying to put on some background music and a few other things. I'm just making sure that's all working. Today we're going to be playing on a Tyranitar Sand team in OU. I'm not sure what my OU elo is. It's not high at all. It's probably like it's within probably like 1100. It is the low rung, so it'll be a nice little place to play around in. I'm not sure why these aren't here. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, so I had made a little. Since Nintendo has made almost all like the Pokemon music copyright free, you can just kind of use it. So I had made like a thing, like a big. It was like an hour long. Yeah, right over an hour. It was like a little soundtrack for a bunch of the different songs. Alright, let's try again. I think I goofed it up somehow. Knowing me. Alright, so we're going to try and export this again. Should only take like a minute or two. But as that's going, I guess we could probably go ahead and get on into some of the what the hell? Why is it not? My stream's all type of goofed up. I tried to add a couple new features and I've thrown it back to the Stone Age. We should be able to get her going here soon. Alrighty. Got like 30 seconds left on Pokemon on that soundtrack coming again. So hopefully that'll work this time. I had tried to get my chat out here. Let's see if I did it right. But it's not letting me. Okay, never mind. let's see. Coming on into... Have I broken it? See, like I could do... Is this even... Wait, I don't want... I don't want to see it. I just want to hear it. Is that even going? So what does that sound like while I'm talking? Is that like is the background music too much? Or does that make it go? I guess that makes it go away. Why is it like this? Alrighty. I think we got it. I cannot hear that background music though. So if it is not if it's too loud or something, let me know. Or not loud enough. Anyways, alright, let me do my little intro for if I turn this into a YouTube video. So let's go over here. Okay. Are we good in everything else? Finally, am I done bozoing around? I think so, probably. Alright. Alright, alright. Hello and welcome back to another stream and or video, depending on what you are tuning in for. We were just getting some things ready there at the beginning, but we are going to be playing in the OU format, the overused tier. It's one of the most played tiers on all of Pokemon Showdown. So we're playing there. And these are the two teams we're going to be going through. We're going to stay with our sand theme that we've been doing recently. One of these is a Keldeo team. The other one has a Gliscor Superior instead of the... Is that Sinistacha? Sinistacha, whatever it is. So, defensive pivot, defensive core on this one is going to be the Slowking, the T, and the Skarmory. We got Escadrille, who's going to be really fast in the sand and can also avoid ground type moves. We got the Keldeo, who can kind of hit the some of the things that the Tyranitar cannot hit, including like some steel types. So that's that team, and then we'll come into this one. We've also got the Gliscor and Superior, just a different grass option. We're going to be starting off at the very bottom of the ladder, and we'll go ahead and just start off with the Superior one. So I haven't played much OU in Gen 9. Like where are we? This guy's at 1141 elo. We are at 1085, so this is right at the bottom rung. The few things I have noticed are pretty common. I have seen quite a few Darkrai, quite a few Cinderace, but I guess that's pretty common to find Cinderace. But anyway, who do we think? I think Tinglu might come out first for them. Or maybe a Cinderace that they can pivot around with, but we're going to go Tyranitar. Bringing out the Goat Hide and Seek comes out. That's kind of interesting, I think. So we're going to go with the knockoff here. We're going to bonk off their heavy duty boots. They use chilly reception on us, bringing in some snow. And I guess that lets them switch. I'm not really sure what that one does. That's a new one to me. So in comes Kiram. And I think we just want to get some rocks up. They go into an ice type and use Blizzard on us. Not good, not good there. So we're going to go our Slowking, and we're going to want to try and take this snow back from them. They hit Slowking, that'll do a lot of damage. But luckily Slowking does... Ooh. That's a lot of damage with an Assault Vest on. We'll go Tyranitar, get the sand back on our side. We do lose our T-Tar there. So I think we'll go ahead and just go straight into Excadrill. And try and smack off an Iron Head. They might go Corviknight, who does give us some problems, especially with that rocky helmet. I think on Gliscor, so what I'm thinking with Gliscor, because Gliscor kind of just like loses to Corviknight, so does Skarmory. Like Corviknight is really bad against my team, or really good. So I think I might need to go... I think I might need to go and take something with Gliscor and Skarmory, adjust them. I think I might take Whirlwind off of Skarmory, add Spikes there, and then add Knockoff to the Gliscor. That could be something, because I might even just axe Gliscor and go Heavy Duty Boots Cinderace. That could be another option. And they're probably going to use like Flamethrower. We're going to Glare. Get some luck. They use Chilly Reception, so they're going to throw Snow up and substitute on out again. Kiram comes out. Not who we want to see. This is Kiram has kind of got our number here. I think that Kiram might be able to just kind of sweep us. Skarmory is not super specially defensive, more of a defensive option, as we know. We're going to body press that Cinderace that comes out. We'll go Gliscor. Might U-turn on us. Nope. Corviknight comes out. And see, right here, like, there's just not much that Gliscor can do to hit that Corviknight. And it might just set up on us. We'll go Skarmory. That does 7%. I just got that helmet. But so do we. We'll fire a Roost off. Might be able to... it's probably got Roost as its... Oh, that's not good. I think we'll go for a Glare. Maybe we'll get lucky. Like that. And, well, I guess there's not much Gliscor can do here. If anything, like this thing just beats us. Terrible team building. Yep, GG. So Corviknight kind of just beats us with that one. So we'll switch over to this one. See if this goes any better. And I'm not really sure if this one has a better answer to Corviknight. Thankfully, there's not one. Alrighty, next one. So Hatterene might come out, or Gliscor is the opener. Hatterene's normally a good Stealth Rock counter with its Magic Bounce. So, expecting the Hatterene, I'm going to go Tyranitar. I'm not going to throw my rocks out. I'm just going to knock off. Yeah, I'm just going to knock off here. And we're going to turn that timer on. But we'll say good luck, have fun. So I think this team, I did not come up with this team, but I don't remember where I got it from. I'm fairly certain I got it off the Smogan forums. I was just kind of like going through there one time and saw it. Couldn't tell you. If I did like 20 minutes of research, I could probably find it. And are we sneaky enough to get rocks off? We do knock off Toxapex's Black Sludge, so we do get our rocks off. Are we stuck in here? Oh, we are. We'll hit him with the Dragon Tail. So it looks like we'll probably lose Tyranitar. Gliscor comes out. This is our cheeky little Gliscor answer. The Ice Beam here. It does come in handy, especially if they stay in like that. Hit them with the Ice Beam, then we bounce. We will go Skarmory. I don't think their Gliscor can really do it. Ooh, yeah. Our Rocky Helmet's going to come in, hit the Gliscor. I thought that was going to do a little bit more damage. I wonder what they'll bring out. Will Whirlwind? You dummy. Toxapex comes back out. Don't know if we prefer that. Will Whirlwind again? Gengar comes out. It is fun just like bringing them in and out with Whirlwind and Dragon Tail, but it's probably not the most optimal strategy. But I mean, we do have rocks up. We easily tanked that. Wish we had Pursuit up. If we had Pursuit. Not going to go Dragon Tail because they could go Hatterene here. They could also go Gliscor, but we'll just click Knock Off. They're just going to Focus Blast us in the face, but we'll go Excadrill here, and I'm just looking, because they could go Gliscor, so I kind of want to Iron Head. Or they could go Dragonite. We'll go, okay. I wonder what the chance on that killing was, or knocking. Knocking in the video game. So Hatterene comes back out, and our Disable did kick in. Good thing we're not choice itemed. I normally do like running a choice item with my Excadrill, so it's a good thing I wasn't doing that this time. Gliscor comes out. Are we still choice itemed? We are. Do I dance here? No, he's just gonna Earthquake. We go Skarmory. Skarmory always against Gliscor. Very nice, very nice. I want that Dragonite to come out so I can break its multi-scale. Toxapex comes back on out. I don't know if it can do too much. We'll Whirlwind again, because I don't like looking at Toxapex. Even though it is just going to keep on triggering its... Ooh, that's what we wanted to come out. We'll see if we can body press that. Sometimes they run Terra Ghost. I'm not crazy, right? Some do. Yeah. That's what I do. I think in Double Zoo. Yes, we'll just go body press. They're going to sucker punch us, and they'll just lose that before we can even attack it. Dragonite comes out. We'll take the Stealth Rock damage. So it's not boots. Maybe it's like one of those silly banded ones. It's going to Dragon Dance on us. And we're going to Whirlwind. What is it? Dragon Claw, thank you. You'll take Rocky Helmet damage. And you're out of here. So next time it comes out, it'll take Stealth Rock damage. And they'll just forfeit. What was that person at? They were at 11-10. Alrighty. So we are 1-1, and we'll get straight on into it. We'll stay on the team that wins, And if we lose, we'll make a change to the team. That might either snowball or stop us. Probably snowball. I am... Okay, so it's gonna do... See, I wish... I've been thinking about putting Hatterini in the team instead of one of these, because these Tinglus just come out. They instantly Stealth Rock. Oh, it's gonna Earthquake. Never mind. We'll go Skarmory. Well, we got our rocks up. Hopefully they just Earthquake again. So we'll get that free switch. We'll actually get a... They could go Peckering here. So I'm gonna Brave Bird. Doesn't do much. Bay Rock. And I really wish Skarmory... I think it'd be broken, probably, if Skarmory could get Defog. But I think it probably should. We're gonna Body Press it. That does do a bit more damage. And they do start throwing spikes up. So what if we go Excadrill? We're gonna go Excadrill and Rapid Spin on it. Hopefully they don't go for the Earthquake. Ooh, that's nice. Nice. 302 to 302. That'll do. I think I'll be faster. So if I can... Okay. I'm not sure why they did that, because Sand was already done, so they didn't need a stall. King Lou's gonna come out. We'll hit it with an Earthquake, down to 10. And surely it is not faster than us. And are they gonna try and trick us, I guess? Nope. So we'll get rid of that. We'll speed on up. So they bring out Cinderace, which apparently does not have boots on, so maybe it's like banded. And I imagine... What are they going to do? High jump kick? Or Pyro Ball, probably? I probably want to go Tyranitar. But I also just want to click Earthquake. Because am I going to be faster? Do we think this is Scarfed or Banded? I'm faster. It don't matter. So it was probably... I imagine it was Banded then. Oop, didn't mean to yell. So, Ogerpon will come out, and I think now's the time. I'll switch into Slowking. Right? Okay, that was alright. Oh, he had a Focus Sash. What? Interesting. Is that a thing people do? Is that... I don't believe so. I'm pulling up Smogon on my other monitor, or Picolytics. That... Cinderace in OU. Interesting. Never heard of that one. But who do I know? What do I know? See, look at me. Look at me talking a fool. We'll go Vacuum Wave because it has that priority, and they could go the Urchint here. 350, 346. Yeah, we'll knock them out. 3 against pretty much 4. Our Tyranitar is still kicking. We'll use him to throw Sand back up and get Excadrill schmovin'. Again, here near the end. So the Fairy Fighting comes out, and I think we go Skarmory. It smells like it could be right. They Swords Dance on us, so we're going to just whirlwind them out of here. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Crossing all 13 toes. Drain Punch is going to do some quality damage, but unfortunately, we're just going to send them back on their way. Not quite the one we wanted to come out, I'd imagine. You know, surely they do like an electric attack, right? Right? Am I faster? Do I spin here? No. Just gonna Earthquake. Don't need to get too complicated with it. Iron Valiant will come on out. One of the Gallade paradoxes. Why'd I stay in? Oh, I'm a bozo for staying in there. So I think that means... That means I just threw. That's what that means. We're going to go Tyranitar to get Sand up. They're going to Drain Punch. So we're going to go... I thought this was a Dark type. Not going to lie. So we'll click Strength Sap on it. It's like, because I should be able to pretty much cheese that thing down with this. Don't knock off. Knock my boots off. Good thing I don't need boots. And I think I'm just going to kind of proceed to cheese this thing down. It'll hit us with a knockoff again. I'll turn its attack even lower. And then we'll click Matcha Gotcha. Hope for that burn. So they Swords Dance, take our progress away. We do some good damage, burn them. Come on. And that chip damage will be coming out. Sandstorm lasts for 5 turns, and I think that it was 6% of their health. So it does a decent little chunk over time. And Strength Sap again. Give me that. We'll click a Matcha Gotcha. Hopefully this doesn't miss. They hit us with a knockoff. Thankfully they have already knocked off our boots, so the power is not going to be multiplied like it normally is. Pecorant comes on out. Are we faster? Does not look like it. All I know, I don't even know what that thing does. Ooh, hanging on just enough to fire off a tiny Pex. It's not going to do much, so I think I'm going to wait Keldeo to go last because it just outspeeds it. So we'll go Tyranitar to get Sand up. Want to Sand up, so that'll at least do chip damage. And honestly, if I just get a knockoff, that'll take his leftovers away. So that's doing 7% off chip. So I just need to get it in Keldeo range. One more. Ooh. Don't hit yourself. The king never hits itself. Getting another knockoff. Oop, I'm just click Stealth Rock. That'll probably knock Tyranitar. It does. So now it'll be Skarmory's turn. And I don't know if this thing really even has something. It probably has Shadow Ball, yeah. So Keldeo will come out. We cannot use it. Oh, actually, we can use a Vacuum Wave because it's teared into a Poison type. So we'll Vacuum Wave it. Oh, and it actually lives on 1. Sandstorm probably ends this turn. Oh, this is crazy. Alright, I am confused and toxic. So if Keldeo hits itself, we lose. If it doesn't hit itself, we win. Alright, let's see. They use Protect. Alright, they're going to delay the turn. Alright, let's see. Ooh, we get the Vacuum Wave off, and we do win. We'll hit them with the GG. What type of team was that? I don't know. The funky Cinderace. Cinderace Sash. So immediately finding another game. That is a nice thing about OU. I've been dabbling in some of the lower tiers like RU and PU and ZU. And though sometimes it takes a while to find a game. I was playing, what was it last night I was playing? I think National Dex Monotype. I have like this Alolan Raichu team which is really fun. It's this one. It's because it's really fun because you can beat people literally just spamming Volt Switch. So I like playing that one, and it genuinely takes like 4 or 5 minutes sometimes to find a game. But anywho, enough rambling about that nonsense. We're gonna go straight into Skarmory after starting with Tyranitar. They're gonna U-turn on us, causing a little bit of damage, but they will take more themselves. And who comes out here? Blaziken, of course. Blaziken will take a little bit of chip. So I haven't played with this team a whole lot off stream. With my doubles OU team, I played with that one for quite a few days before streaming with it, and had kind of nailed it down and checked all like the Pikalytic stuffs on a lot of things. But this one, I'm not. Oh, sweet shit. Oh shit. Didn't want that to happen. Do I vacuum weave it at this point? I think so. Okay. Do I have any other? So what's it gonna do? Bulk up in close combat. That thing kind of set up on me. Does it live a... Let's see what Slowking's all about. I know this is really good in OU, but I've just not been too impressed with the Galarian Slowking. Mainly user error. There you go. We at least lived that. It does get a burn. We'll knock out the Blaziken, which, that thing looks pretty fun. I might have to make a Blaziken team, because the way that's set up with the speed boost and a couple psych ups, that really wasn't that hard for it to do either. You know what I'm saying? Like, it got into that Blaziken pretty easily. We're gonna roost on the Meowscarda after it knocks off our Rocky Helmet, which we don't like, but we'll take, because we have no other choice. Organical comes out, so we'll get the free roost off, and I think this thing can start like Salt Curing and doing some of that. So we'll go into Sinistra, and it Salt Cures. What do we want to do here? Machagacha? Pecorant might come out. Meowscarda does, actually. Now, if we could get a burn here, that'd be huge. Can I switch out with Salt Cure? I can. Yeah, we're just going to keep... Anytime that Meowscarda is out, we go Skarmory. I'd like to get Tyranitar back out at some point so we can get rocks up to kind of curb their momentum some. And they miss a triple axle, which is going to be huge. Which, that'll let us get off a free body press. And that'll knock out the Meowscarda. I don't know why they kind of sacked that. They could have kept going in that little cycle, even go Clefable at some point. But I guess they don't have a way of knowing that my Skarmory has... Like, it doesn't have a steel move. So we're going to go Tyranitar here. Because I want to get rocks up. It's been too long with no rocks. So we're going to try and get those up. Dragonite comes out. So we'll get our rocks up. Sandstorm hopefully... Oh, it's got leftovers. I was going to say Sandstorm hopefully breaking its... whatever it might have. We're going to hit it with a Dragon Tail. Because it Dragon Dances on us. Out comes Garganical. And the reason I didn't just click Ice Beam is so I could break its multi-scale. Because I think that's what Dragonites run. And then next time those two match up, I can just click Ice Beam and easily knock it out. But we're going to go Skarmory here. on the Garganical. It'll Stealth Rock on us. And I could have actually gone Excadrill to slap a few Earthquakes around. That'll be alright. I think I probably need to do that now, actually. Because Excadrill beats 3 of them if I play it right. Which I just did not. So we're going to Rapid Spin. It might go Pecorant to try and get a spin block in on us. It's actually just going to protect so it can hit us with some more... Oh. I didn't realize Soul Cure did that much. Sheesh. I've been befuddled. So we're going to just switch Excadrill here. Because I don't think Rocks will knock it on its own. So we'll go and bring Tyranitar back up. They use Nasty Plot. But that is alright, hopefully. Because Sandstorm will boost our defense up to 487. And we'll get a beefy knockoff off. We're going to knock off their leftovers. So Sandstorm will start chipping it even more. Do we smack it with a Dragon Tail? I think we will, because ooh, even better. Smack that with the Dragon Tail. Maximizing damage. 2 things getting Stealth Rock damage. Tyranitar increasing its health. Very nice. Love to see that. Now, should we go with like a... I think knockoff is fine. Oh. We'll go Dragon Tail again here. They might switch into Clefable. I'm kind of surprised they haven't brought the Clefable out yet. Especially because I'm pretty sure Clefable doesn't take Stealth Rock damage or Sandstorm damage with Magic Guard. But you know, I don't know. They'll use Curse, doesn't matter, because I'm just going to Dragon Tail it. We're going to keep getting that Rock Chip. Now we'll go for an Ice Beam. They use Roost. Freeze it, come on. Should I use Knockoff? I'll use Knockoff, try and get those leftovers off. And Tyranitar has pretty much healed up. Back all the way, just passively using leftovers. They've been kind of scrambling, trying to switch it so much they haven't been able to really do too much damage to it. And we don't want their multi-scale getting all the way back up. They do use Earthquake. Freeze it. Come on. There we go. Big freeze. Big freeze. Do we go Ice Beam again here? Or Dragon Tail? I think we go Ice Beam. So they are frozen. We'll knock out the Dragonite, which is huge. We almost threw that. Am I just dumb? Do I not know how that works? Apparently not. Oh, why did I go that one when I should have gone? That'll be alright. We'll rest on it. Maybe some carry Flamethrower. We'll see if this one, or Thunderbolt. Or Fire Blast. That's another thing I guess they carry. Didn't really want that. If we're being honest. We'll go Tyranitar because I want to sand back up. I use Encore, but it fails. We'll knock off because I want those leftovers off it. So the Sandstorm, or even if the Sandstorm doesn't, we won't have it passively recovering anymore. So the Sandstorm is going to damage it, which is kind of interesting. And we only take 13% damage to it. Do I fish for a freeze? Knockoff will do 12. Sandstorm will bring that up to 18%. That's fine. What's it got? Wish, probably. Can Drill come in here? Can I sneak in a Drill? Ooh, I can sneak in a Drill. We are going to outspeed the absolute bejesus out of this Clefable. Had to attack there. They had to attack there. your fate's been sealed. Because I should be able to, even without sand, I probably outspeed the mess out of that thing. 302, 302. I might get a speed tie with the Pecorant. I wish I had paid attention to how much damage it does to me. We'll earthquake that thing. Earthquake that thing. Bringing it down pretty well. Assault, Cure, Stealth, Rock, Protect, Curse. Matcha Gotcha. Please don't miss. It's got 90%. Alright. Okay. Alright. I feel like the 90% ones are pretty decent on not missing. But some of the damn like 75, like Stone Edge, never hits. I'm gonna just keep going Hex, I think. They're gonna use Nasty Plot. Oh, jeez. Alright, are they gonna recover again? Or should I switch into Slowking to try and get a Psychic Noise off? I don't want to throw this with my last ones. So they recover. We'll go for a Psychic Noise. They go for a Hex. I might have thrown. We'll go Tyranitar. Go for a knockoff. See if we can bonk that thing. They're going to go for the Malignant Chain, which we will resist. We do get a nice beefy knockoff on it. I think we'll do that again. We'll just keep clicking knockoff. They recover. Hit it for 34. But the 6% from Sandstorm will bring that up. Oh, I didn't mean to click Ice Beam. Did I throw? Freeze it. That's a god. God click. That's crazy. I absolutely fat fingered that Ice Beam. Alright, what am I doing? Get us out of that. Let's go. So that's pretty good. Another W. That'll mean we pop back from our first loss to go 3 wins in a row. That was kind of a silly win. And I'm really not sure what would have happened. I normally, when it's down to a situation like that, I just assume I'll throw. I have a tendency to throw it. But good thing we won there, because I fat fingered that Ice Beam. Anyway, let's go Tyranitar to lead us off. Garchomp comes out. Heh heh. Do we rock? Are they going to Earthquake us? No, they're going to rock us first. Freeze them. Come on. Dude, what are these freezes today? Oh my goodness. We're going to get our own rocks up here. Hopefully they don't, because you can get a turn 1 freeze, or dethaw. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully we'll be able to get this going. Clefable coming on out. That's fine. We got our rocks up. And we're going Drill. They might Fire Blast though. No, we go Slowking, and we're going to Sludge Bomb, I think. Because we want to keep Excadrill for later. Because we really need Excadrill to hit that Toxapex, I think. They're going to Moonblast us. Very nice, very nice. So we'll Sludge Bomb. Big damage from the Sludge Bomb. They will stay in one more turn. And just because they are on 1%... Let's go Psychic Noise. So something is going to catch that Wish. Garchomp might come out. We are going to take a... Ooh, that was a nice little combo. As in, because they cast Future Sight. So Slowking kind of has to do something here if I don't want it to take that Future Sight. But Garchomp is also frozen. Yeah, so after this next turn, Slowking will get hit by the Future Sight. And I don't really want that, I don't think. I think I go Tyranitar. We'll get Sand back up. Stay frozen. Still frozen. Immune to the attack. And we'll go Ice Beam here. Or do we Dragon Tail? I kind of like Dragon Tailing. I feel like Dragon Tailing is a bit more fun. Spread out that chip damage from Sandstorm. Bring everybody on in. Especially when Tornadus comes out. Because then we'll have to take Stealth Rock damage again. That's kind of a crazy... Why would you bring Tornadus in there? What? Maybe that knows Focus Blast. Why would you not bring Iron Treads? What? Okay, so they go into a water type. Why did they wait until now to do... I'm so confused. Get out of here. You get out of here. I'm just going to Dragon Tail you out of here. I'd like to bring that Tornadus back out. No boots on Tornadus? What? Where are you? 1106. And these freezes have been pretty nice. Been assisting us really well so far. And oh my gosh. We'll take that rough skin damage. But that's fine. Tornadus will come out. And do we expect a switch? I think I'll just go for the knockoff. Oh, they grass knot. Maybe that's why they had. Bow! But we'll hit them with a big beefy knockoff. What are they going to do? Probably grass knot again, right? So we'll go Slowking. So if they switch out because Tornadus has Regenerator, they won't get knocked on switching, but it's not going to be much higher than what it's at now. Now I can pretty much, I think, knock it with some freedom. They don't have a... Oh, they do. Let me go Ice Beam, because Ice Beam hits everything. Yeah, because they'll U-turn on me. Come on, go Garchomp. Or Treads. I'll probably go... Wouldn't mind hitting Ting Lu with an Ice Beam. Let me freeze that too. This should almost certainly... Oh, I forgot they terrored. They water terrored. We'll go Skarmory here. Yeah, because I was going to say, they have to thaw at this point. And they rest. Again, get out of here. I don't want to see you anymore. I'm just going to whirlwind them out of here. Big chunky Garchomp's kind of annoying to deal with. But I think we could probably use Matcha Gotcha to get them later. My Keldeo can hit a couple of... Okay, so Iron Treads comes out, and I think I'll just Body Press. They knock us off. We'll take a bit of damage from our Rocky Helmet. And that's some good damage we like to see, because they could go Toxapex. Right, that would make sense. Because they can't really hit us with the Steel after knocking us off. They might try and do that again. Might switch Toxapex here. Oh, Volt Switch. We're going to spread that Stealth Rock damage around. The continuous chip. And I have been thinking about getting... I need spikes on Skarmory. Skarmory's too good not to have spikes on. Garchomp coming back out. Not really what we want. So we'll go Sinistra here because it's still asleep. Nice switch on... Oh, okay. So that's a... What? Stealth Rock, Rest, Sleep Talk. That gives you one move to attack with. What? This is so confusing. I love you so much, Moa. I am 6 parts confused. Let's go Matcha Gotcha. Let's get a burn off, please. On the pecs. We don't. What are they gonna do? Are they gonna go for a Toxic or like an Infestation? I don't think Toxapex carries water type moves anymore. Oh my god. Why did I think that? Why would I think that against this person? They're unorthodox. So it's going to hit us a little harder than I would have liked because I need to get these rocks out of here, I think. Did I just let my drill go under? I don't think so. Go Slow King. Hits with the surf again. We'll eat that like it's candy. And they might have something crazy for you. Okay, they put toxic spikes up. We'll heal block them. Ting Lu comes in. Which, that's a nice little switch on their part. We'll go our Skarmory. Earthquake us. Oh, they'll spike us. They're getting all types of hazards up. We're going to Roost here to get Skarmory back on up. And they're going to Whirlwind us. Sinistra's coming out. And good thing I have heavy duty boots on my Keldeo and my Sinistra. And then Skarmory. Okay, so the only one that Toxic Spike can hit is Tyranitar. Very nice. 200. Tinglus aren't very quick, are they? Those are my famous last words, I think. So what comes in here? Pex. Pex with boots on? Can I get a burn, please? Can I get a burn, please? That wasn't what I wanted. But this one's gonna burn. Nice. I said, this one is gonna burn. It does just enough damage where I'm okay with clicking it, especially because nothing really wants to switch into it. If I can just get this burn off. Right there. Alright. I guess not. We'll go Slow King. Slow King will absorb a layer of the toxic spikes. He'll get hit with the rocks and the other spikes, but that's alright. Tornadus comes out, who is slowly getting his health back up with Regenerator. Don't like to see that, so let's get off, I think, an Ice Beam. This double Regenerator core of theirs is a little tricky. Surely Iron Treads doesn't switch in here, right? Garchomp, probably. A big bulky Garchomp's probably what's going to come in here. It is pretty sleepy, though. Excuse me, I'm going to get a sip of coffee. That would have been way cooler if that froze. This Tinglu's out. Are they gonna spikes again? Let's go Keldeo. We got boots on Keldeo. They do spike. I think I can. I'm pretty sure Toxapex comes out here. Let's go to Flip Turn. Toxapex does come out here. And we're going to go Excadrill here. We're going to Rapid Spin. Because I need these hazards gone. So we'll probably lose our Excadrill here. But it's 3 turns worth of hazards that they've put up. And it's been a little while since Tyranitar's come out. We need some of that T-Tar chippage. And I might try and... I need to put spikes on my Skarmory, I think. Okay, we'll go Slow King. I think we click Psychic Noise. I think we kind of have to. Because if Toxapex does decide to stay in, it'll hit it for excellent damage. But also... So it does decide to stay in. get it back down to 53, and they also can't heal block, but when they switch out, Regenerator will bring them up to like right there. So now do we expect a switchy switch? Probably. It's Ting Lu. They'll take that 6%. We'll fire off a Sludge Bomb, which they will resist, but we do get a nice poison off. So that'll go against their leftovers. That's just more chip damage. I don't think we go Tyranitar. I think we'll go Skarmory here. And we can bang out a, okay, so rest again. Is that 2 rest? Rest sets? Oh, we're gonna be here a little while. Sleep Talk, probably. Rest, but it failed. I mean, that's kind of a fun rest, Sleep Talk. It can't damage. What? Spikes, Whirlwind, Rest. I guess the Whirlwind spikes. What the f... Then Heavy Duty Boots, Toxapex. Oh, no, 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 no. Get out of here. We're gonna Whirlwind that thing. That is an interesting set, though. So we'll send that out of here. Tornadus will take some damage. Do we Brave Bird? I think we need a Roost. Or do we go Tyranitar? I think I might go Tyranitar to get some sand up. I want that chip. We'll go Heat Wave, and we take that. Don't burn. Very nice. So it'll probably U-turn on us. And expecting the U-turn, we'll go back to Skarmory. Okay, they actually Grass Knot. Now expecting the Heat Wave. Let's go Slowking. We're getting crazy with it. That way, the sand will keep chipping at it. Look at that. Look at these switches. And now nothing on their team really wants to... I mean, Ting Lu probably. Ting Lu doesn't mind, actually. We're getting closer to that Tornadus. It doesn't mind as much not having boots, I guess, because of Regenerator, but I think it's still a little odd. What's it got? It has Soul Vest? Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm the fool. I don't know. They're taking their time. I think this is definitely the longest game we've played so far. Iron Treads comes out, taking a little bit of chip damage. We'll Ice Beam it to 18. Gets with the freeze. Oh. So we'll knock it to freeze. This time we take some chip damage. I don't really want to get Volt switched on. Or knocked off. I don't want any of it. We're Skarmory here, I think. Don't Volt Switch. They do. It'll put us down to 19%. I think the momentum is kind of slipped out of our fingers and they've picked it up. Kind of these last 5 or 6 matches. Not matches. So they'll probably go for a Heat Wave. And so I will Terra Dragon Roost. The grass. Oh! And I just wasted my Terra. Alright, what are they going to do? They're going to Grass Knot. We can take it. We take that all day. We take that all day. They're going to U-turn on us. Who's coming out? Either way, we'll get a nice knockoff on something. Toxapex is going to come out, knock its boots off. It'll also take a little bit of chip. So we're going Slowking. They're going to Toxic. We are immune. I'm going Ice Beam. They do stay in. Come on, let's get a freeze. Little chip does kind of do a little bit more, but as soon as they switch out, it'll just get up to 100. Do we expect the Ting-Lu? The Ting-Lu switch, we're ready for it. Alright, we're gonna change the music up. There, we'll go that one. Is that alright? Is that too loud? Is the background music fine? So we'll get a psychic noise off on it. Getting it lower than we have before. Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, it looks like it's probably fine. So it can't heal now, but it can switch out. Ting-Lu comes in. We'll take 6 from Stealth Rock. 28 from ours. They're still frozen. They got leftovers. I think I go Keldeo. We're gonna go Keldeo here. They are still asleep. Heavy duty boots, of course. What, they probably bring out Toxapex, right? I would imagine. Maybe not. I'm a fool. Go Slowking to absorb those spikes. They use rest. Okay. Okay. We'll go Keldeo. Okay. So Slowking came out because they used Whirlwind while asleep, which is fine. That thing is kind of annoying though. That thing is kind of annoying. Fire off some Matcha Gotchas. Nothing on their team really wants to deal too bad with the Matcha Gotchas. Unfortunately, Sinistra is... Come on, do more than 32. I need more than that. Slowking Galar comes out, and I wonder if I Psychic... No, I can't Psychic Noise it, never mind. We're gonna Ice Beam it. Come on, get a Freeze. Freeze that thing. So they got all their spikes back up. We'll Ice Beam again. Freeze, come on. You know you want to. They rest. We Ice Beam. The infinite cycle. The Wheel of Time must keep spinning. It is inevitable. That Regenerator Core really is putting in some work for him. The Iron Treads is pretty close to being gone. Really don't like those being up, but again, these two both have boots on. So that's fine. Like that actually, that's a good whirlwind for us, I think. We'll click Surf here. And I think they need to go Garchomp. Like that's what they would want. Or that. Or that. That works too. I understand this set now. I was hating on it before. How is it? Faster than Keldeo. What? Wait, what? %. Give me a better roll. Oh my god. That roll is atrocious. Alright, we're switching to Keldeo. Sleep Talk. Okay, they go Tornadus. which I think is fine. They might grass knot though. Don't like a grass knot. We'll go Slow King. Slow King, yeah. I think we're. Oh, they knocked off. We're gonna Ice Beam, hoping we get a freeze. No, U-turn again, as they've been doing. Ting Lu comes out and the cycle continues. Big crit, I guess. Sinistro will come out. I use spikes, but it failed. Matcha Gotcha's gonna come out. And we're stubborn. We're gonna go through it. We're at 66 turns. Hold on, if the Matcha Gotcha could crit, I think we'd be alright. They Sleep Talk, bring out Keldeo. Keldeo does not come out. But if we can knock off those pesky leftovers, that could be huge. They wake up, they rest. Oh my lord. How many rests do they have? They have 3 more. 21%? Yeah, we're going Keldeo. Soaking was dragged out. We'll send them back because we have a regenerator of our own. How many whirlwinds do they have? They still have a ton of whirlwinds. I guess it's Sleep Talks that it's using. That's kind of funny. Matcha Gotcha time. It is really lucky that I have 2 pairs of boots. Matcha Gotcha burn. Come on, that's a big burn. That's a big burn! So we should be quicker. We'll use Hex here. Iron Treads comes out. Alright, little momentum in our direction. Ooh, that was a big burn. We're gonna go Tyranitar here, even though he probably loses. Wait, what? Does he not get Sandstorm up, even if... I guess not. I guess I have my answer. I don't know why I'm asking. Alright, I was gonna say some momentum in our favor, but it looks like we've lost it again. The spikes are pretty tricky. I think that Garchomp can kind of just beat us at this point, probably. It is asleep. It's been asleep for 2 turns. Oh, that's big. Big hang on. We'll knock out the Tornadus. That's 1 less pivot to deal with. Coming right on down to the wire on turn 74. Alright, we're going for the Psychic Noise. Because they might recover here, I think. Yep. But they cannot recover again this turn. It's crazy that they're faster. You are slow as something, Slowking. I might need to put some speed IVs in there to outspeed Toxapexes. Would that be worth? They go Ting Lu, of course they do. We go Keldeo. Boots don't matter, they wake up. They're gonna Whirlwind, Sinistro comes out. We're gonna click a Matcha Gotcha. Toxapex comes out. Hopefully this Matcha Gotcha gets a crit or something. It doesn't. We'll do 1 more Matcha Gotcha, I think. They're gonna recover. But we need that health back. Thinks I'm down to 7. And they recover. What does a Hex do from here? We're about to find out. Okay. Where's her phone ringing? What? I have to go look downstairs here in a second. We'll go for the Surf here. I haven't been able to get off too many Surfs with her Keldeo. Probably by design. Garchomp comes out. Yeah, 21%. Not what we need. Go with the Secret Sword. Will that be enough to crit? Dragon Tail, okay. Let's click Ice Beam, I think. Hey, go for the rest. What is it? Are they gonna stay asleep? Looks like they will. But Keldeo's got a lot of ground if it's gonna do it here. Maybe we get a cheeky crit. Doesn't look like it. And they just use a rest. They are determined. They could probably get it. They could probably PP stall me out if they really wanted to. Come on, let's get a. Okay, stealth rocks. Okay. We'll go for a cheeky secret sword. They wake up. Please tell me they don't rest. Oh, secret sword. Imagine. Believe. Alright, so this secret sword is guaranteed to Oko if I put on specs and add 3 more Keldeo. Why did That was a long game. That's probably one of the longest games I've played. Turn 94. I'm gonna go downstairs because I think I heard a phone ringing, and there's no one else home. So I'm gonna go check that out, see what that's about. I'm also gonna use like the bathroom, but I will be back very shortly. Again, if you're watching a replay of this stream, just go and skip ahead. Doesn't look like this again. And if y'all can see, I did update the background. I did have it on the classic Charizard that Pokemon Showdown provides. But what did I do? I think I googled like Pokemon wallpapers. Sorry for making you go through the set. I enjoyed the pain. LOL. Don't apologize for that. It's that was nice of them for. That was unnecessary. That was nice of them for saying sorry, I guess. We're gonna bring out some of my first half decent teams out of well. So the Garchomp comes out. So what we're gonna do, I think we're gonna Rocks. They're gonna hit us with the Earthquake. We'll get our Rocks up. I should have Ice Beamed and swapped Excadrill. We'll go Skarmory here. We'll go Rocks. And do we Body Press? Yeah, I already botched that one. I need to remember that interaction for Tyranitar. Is to Ice Beam and then Stealth Rock. Works for me last time. Why did I not do it again? So one of the things I see on my opponent's team is a Corviknight. Do not like playing Corviknights. I think we're gonna go into the drill here. Don't Earthquake me. Actually, you can Earthquake me. I'm fine with that. So we're gonna Rapid Spin. They go into a Ghost type. Oh, that's a cheeky little thing. Dragon Tail, Terra Ghost to do some hazard setting damage, and then to block the spin. I don't know why. Okay. I guess. That's cool. They were doing really good and then they just forfeited. Anyways, I'll take it. They're probably scared of the little teacup. Whatever. We'll go Tyranitar. To start us off, I was playing the other day in another one of these golems. I think I was playing in VGC. And one of these golems absolutely cooked my pants. Was not even close or funny. We're gonna Stealth Rock. They're gonna Stealth Rock. What do they do? We go Drill. Do they Earthquake? I'm unfamiliar with their game. They counter. Okay, so I think Magnet Pull, right? Probably Rapid Spin. They're probably gonna counter. But since my move didn't do too much damage, neither will theirs. Now I Earthquake. They go Alola Mola, which is fine. I'll go Sinistra, I think, and they'll probably Flip Turn on me. What if I went Skarmory to hit their Flip Turn? Skarmory is nice against that Weavile. Ooh, my throat just did a weird. Let me drink some water. So, as I predicted, the Weavile would come out at some point. Well, I guess it has to at some point. But the Weavile comes out, we'll go straight into our Skarmory. It will triple Axle. They'll hit us 3 times, taking 3 hits from the Rocky Helmet, which I am more than fine with. And they should probably switch straight into Golden Lego, right? They sure do. Get out of here. Don't want to see him again. Oh! Just kidding. They don't get out of here quite yet. Do we go Slow King? We go Slow King. That's our special wall. They Thunder Wave us. We're already slow. We'll hit them with a Flamethrower. Dang, that does do quite a bit of damage. I'm gonna go Tyranitar here. Hex coming back out. We'll resist that one. Alola Mola coming out. We'll hit it with a knockoff. Getting rid of those boots. And I think it'll probably just Flip Turn on us, yeah. Great Tusk coming out. We'll Dragon Tail that out. Iron Boulder coming out. I'm not really sure what Iron Boulder does. I've used it a little bit on a Rock Monotype team. Like, I'm not sure if I should really switch here. Like, what's that about to do? Let's go Sinistra. Glad I switched. That would not have been a pretty thing to tank. Our Strength Sap. What switches in? Is it Weavile again? Golem. Machagacha might hit that for a little bit. Yeah, I don't think Golem wants to really tank that. I don't think Golem's really a special wall. That's just me though. I don't really use Golem like that. So Weavile coming out this turn, and again we're just going Skarmory. When we see Weavile, we go Skarmory. It'll be glad to see that you got one. And I think, because I think it'll use Triple Axle here, we're actually going to go Tyranitar to take the Triple Axle. It'll do like 20. Oh, that did a little more damage than I wanted it to. And then we're going to go back into Skarmory. I just wanted that sand up again. Little low kick. Okay. Anyways, we got Excadrill for a couple turns of sand. Alola coming out. It'll take an Iron Head. Resisting, of course. And they just Flip Turn, right? Do I live a Flip Turn? Like, should I just spin up? No, we'll go Sinistra. Play it safe for now. Play it safe, because they do Scald. That was a good switch. Actually, that's the expected switch. I just didn't throw it. I'll hit it with the Machagacha. They decided to stay in that time for some reason. Is that no knockoff or something? Maybe they were trying to flip on out of here. Tyranitar time. They might Thunder Wave us. Oh, they go into a Fairy type. Excuse me. So I think that's actually good that they went into a Fairy type. I think that'll actually let us, like... That means Excadrill beats it. I mean, Slow King can hit it. Not really. I don't know about that one. Okay, as long as we're not paralyzed. Yeah. Not sure about that Fairy one. Is that something people do? I guess they do knock out my Slow King. Like, is that a good trade for them? Great Tusk coming out. Sinistra is going to come in here. Hopefully they go with a fighting move. And I'm kind of trying to keep it so that my Keldeo can win. That's the general plan. We'll resist that Headlong Rush. Do I just Strength Sap? Ooh, big old knockoff. They'll knock off Sinistra's boots. We'll respond with a equally effective Machagacha, restoring the damage that they did. Weavile does come out. Oh, and they do forfeit. Forgot my comma. Oh, they got offline, so I guess I can't respond. But anyways, we will get on to the next match. after that person forfeited, after quite a few games, I think we were going to end up being able to win it with the Keldeo sweep there at the end. Yeah, so that was another win. That was a forfeit, but W inbound. So that'll give 2 losses and 5 wins on the day. One was a pretty suspect forfeit. It was like their internet turned off or something. Anyways, we'll take what we can get. And I think I want to lead Keldeo here. Ting Lu comes out. I haven't led Keldeo yet. What do I want to click? Probably Surf, right? What do they bring out? Corviknight? I think that's what I don't want to see. Corviknight does really good against my team. Corviknight seems to do good against all my teams. Even the ones, I have an RU team. I play RU sometimes, and I normally do this one. Corviknight poos on me, I think. Is Corviknight in RU? Is that something I even worry about? I couldn't tell you. What's happening? I'm actually curious now. What am I thinking of? Am I thinking... No, Corviknight's an OU. Am I dumb? Is it Mandibuzz? What bird? Empoleon? I don't know. Maybe it's UU. No, but it's in... I don't know. Maybe I'm just making things up. Fable coming out. We'll hit it with the Surf and then Flip Turn on it. They only got 1 layer spikes up, so that's nice. I think they'll Moonblast here. I think I want to go Drill and Rapid Spin. Yeah, I take the Moonblast quite nicely. I'll Rapid Spin. Hopefully that doesn't know Fire Blast. Last one we came across knew Fire Blast. Hopefully it knows Thunderbolt. Gliscor comes out. So we'll spin on the Gliscor. And we're getting out of here. Excadrill does not like staring down a Gliscor. I think we go Skarmory. Skarmory for now. They Swords Dance, and we will Whirlwind. We're going to send that thing out of here. They might hit us with a knockoff before we are able to cast them away. Yeah, they'll hit us with a knockoff, so they'll take a little bit of damage, but we will lose our Rocky Helmet. Not the best trade, I would say. And that is a trade we like to see. We're going to hit Body Press here. Please stay in for some reason. They do stay in for some reason. That's free. We'll take that. It's nice getting that Weavile out of the way early. I'm not sure why they let us do that. Go for Spikes. Not sure why they let us do that either. Like, just go what was working. So I'm pretty sure they are going to click Dragon Dance here. So we're going to hit Whirlwind. Because you're not setting up on me. You're not setting up on me. We're going to Roost up with Skarmory, then we're going to switch out of here. We're going to Moonlight, that's fine. No, 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 no. Yes, yes, yes. Right? Am I making the right Moonblast, Moonlight? Tyranitar eats a Moonblast. Insane, I think. So I'd like to give rocks up. They're doing a lot of switching. I don't have my rocks up yet. They Thunder Wave. That's fine. Tyranitar's slow. And I'll take the Parachance. I can already see the video cutting to me getting paired 6 times in a row. Corviknight comes out. So we will now be switching out. See again, Corviknight's a bit tricky. I think I almost want to stay in, and get a knockoff. We're going to go for it. We're going to Terra Flying and knock off, because I think if this thing has leftovers, I need to get those off it. Okay, so it has a Rocky Helmet, so that's actually nice. So we'll get rid of that. What if we just Dragon Tail it? Send it back in. We'll make it take some stealth rock damage later, especially as it's... Oh. We'll do it again. I was going to say as it's trying to set up on us. It's like a, kind of an anti-setup team. It'll take some Brave Bird recoil. Dragonite will come out. Not at an opportune time, because sand goes away. We'll go Skarmory here. Skarmory can't hit Dragonite back for too hard. But it does wall it decently. Between, like, if we have Sandstorm up, between Sandstorm, the Rocky Helmet, like the Rocky Helmet, oh, that got knocked off, didn't it? It sure did. We'll go for a Brave Bird here, because I want to see how much this kind of does. Because you really need to get that multi-scale down. Once you break that multi-scale, Dragonite becomes a lot easier to hit, and they actually go Gliscor, who's going to take that Brave Bird. Swords Dance knockoff. What are they up to? I feel like they're gonna do like a Swords Dance or something. Some stash move to let us get in here. I'm quicker, right? Surely I'm. Okay, ooh, that was risky. I think. Going for 2 protects in a row. But we'll go for the Surf. Dragonite might come out here, or a Corviknight to take this, but I don't think the Corviknight really, because it'll do 6 more damage. Probably put it in around the 30s from a beefy Surf. Never mind. Gliscor is just gonna tank that because he's kind of him. She is her, I mean. That facade hurts. We'll go Sinister here. I want Sandstorm back up to get that chip going to help negate that toxic work. Our other team does have a Gliscor on it, but I haven't really been able to get it to gel how I really want it to, and that does so much. It is immune to Hex. That is a nice little facade thing. Strength Sap. It'll knock away our boots. That's alright. We can Strength Sap that thing down. And especially since it doesn't know Toxic, we can actually just we can keep on just clicking Matcha Gotcha and Strength Sap until Gliscor is gone. It can kind of stall us, I guess, with Protect. It could be a bit tricky, but I think overall we win this because they tear it into a normal type. Clefable does come out, okay. Matcha Gotcha will hit it. 31. Let's get a burn. It'll take some chip damage. And I think we go Excadrill. We'll get a single turn of Sandstorm. They use Moonlight to recover 25%. Consider it 21 because of the sand damage. Should I Sword Dance? Swords, hear me out. Swords Dance, Rapid Spin. Swords Dance, Corviknight comes out. Oh, it does no Body Press. Okay, so, but it goes for the Body Press here, yeah? Almost certainly. 302, but I don't want to lose Drill. So we'll go Tyranitar. Oh, they use Roost. I said almost certainly. I'm foolish. I could have Earthquaked it. That would have been a crazy read. If I wasn't bad. But we'll hunt for them freezes. I said. What did that do? 28.5. I think we lose the Tyranitar if we stay in. Especially in sand damage. And we need that Tyranitar for later, I think. So we'll just Body Press it. And this could be the bird battle right here. Just a body press Roost battle. I think their Corviknight does have Iron Press, or Iron Defense, but we have Whirlwind. Show. Like, they could do that. So we do this. You're not setting up on me. Light Score does come out, and since they are a normal type now, I wonder what a Body Press does to them. I need to be able to read this protects better. And ShamWow. Corviknight coming back out. And it'll take 22%. With the pointed stones as well. What if we just whirlwind it out of here? I want Dragonite to take some of that damage. Not drill. Go Slowking here, because I think if I can catch Corviknight on the right switch with Slowking, I can hit it with the flamethrower. So that does nothing. So I'm not going to Sludge Bomb. I'm going to Flamethrower here. Actually, I'm going to Psychic Noise. Because then whatever comes in, it can't Roost, that can't Moonlight, that can't get the Toxic Heal. Just continuing the chip battle. The chip wars. One of the really emphasizing in some of these, oh, excuse me. Really is emphasized in some of these battles, but you're really seeing just how much longer and drawn out some of these singles battles are, how much more emphasis there is on switching compared to doubles. There's just so much damage going back and forth from each side in doubles compared to singles. But they are both good fun. I'm going to turn this timer on. Dragonite comes out. Hit it with the Flamefoot. Burn it. Come on. Burn. Is it no Earthquake? Is he going to try and set up on me? Good thing I know Ice Beam. No Roost. Okay. Down to 24. I'll Ice Beam again. Nothing on their team really wants to get hit by an Ice Beam. I guess Corviknight doesn't really care. But Slowking's turned in. I should have used it a bit sooner, I guess. But Slowking's turning into a bit of a nuisance in their side. I think we're slowly but surely starting to get a bit of momentum as they just blast me with an Earthquake. But I will take out Dragonite. That's a late game sweeper that's now off the board. They're just taking their time, making their next decision for the Pokemon. We'll see what comes out next. So I think the way we're going to have to start dealing with Corviknights is basically just knock everything around them. And the reason I switched there is because I need to get Slowking's Regenerator off. I need to heal it up some. It's up to 58.1% now. And what are they going to do? What do they need to? Probably protect. Corviknight comes out. Whirlwind it. We go Slowking. If we can get a Flamethrower off, that would be excellent. So they're going to Iron Defense, which is fine. We're going to click Flamethrower. Or should we switch out again? I'll go flamethrower. I'm gonna say if we swapped out again, we'd be at full health. But we resist body press. They do roost. Big flamethrower. It'll do 63%. Gliscor is coming out, takes the rock damage, and it'll be a critical hit, taking 36%. And we are going to switch into Tyranitar here. I want Sand Up. I want that Gliscor to feel more chip. They're going to Swords Dance. And I'm Dragon Tailing. It's got a Facade. Wait. Swords Dance knock off. Yeah. It's got to hit us with the Facade. I don't know why I thought that. I'm dumb. Do I live another Machi? Another from here? Ooh, I do! So we'll hit it with the Strength Sap, taking away some of its health, shooting us back up to full. The chip will come in, but I think their Toxic Orb actually overdoes the chip. We're going to Machi Gotcha again here. Actually, I think we'll Strength Sap again here. Okay, that's fine. That'll lower the Corviknight's health. It has to Brave Bird. I think we go Slow King. Or they could also Roost. But I think we're slowly getting it. We're slowly getting it. This paralysis could cause us a couple issues. Gliscor coming back out. Hit it with a Flamethrower. Poison Heal. Annoying as always. We'll go Skarmory, who doesn't mind facing up to Gliscor. Needs Protect, but it fails. I'm gonna Roost on them because I think they'll either Protect or Switch here. That's fine. They'll go to get some health back, so we Roost. They Protect. We will Body Press this time. How many Body Presses do we have? We've only got a couple left. We'll hit that Corviknight for 20, and again, Slow King. Back in. We're gonna go Psychic Noise this time, I think. So it can't be healing on us. Psychic Noise. It's gonna bring it down to 16, and now it can't heal this turn. I don't think a knockoff will end us. Okay, there we go. The Psychic Noise finally making them throw in the towel. Very nice. We will continue on. Done 8 battles so far. And let's keep her going. On to the 9th. Alright, so this one's pretty clearly going to be a rain team. And for a lot of rain teams, I wonder if they will actually start. This almost looks more like a doubles team. Let's get on into it. Do I lead Tyranitar against a Politoed? I think so. My Sand beats their Rain, which is nice. I think I'll go Sinistra. Who do they sub in here? Like, do they? Actually, I'll just Rock it. Throw some rocks up. I think I can get the rocks away. Hitmonlee comes out because they switch. And Hitmonlee does get like Fake Out and Knockoff. What do I think they're... But nobody runs Fake Out in singles, right? Unless like you're running like Ambipom. Okay. Interesting. What if they knock off here and I go Skarmory? Oh, they just go Colossal. We'll smack them with a Machi Gotcha. Down to 21%. We'll heal up Sinistra. And I think we go Tyranitar, yeah? Or Keldeo? think we go to Tyranitar. He rapid spins. Drill would have been nice too. Get a free Earthquake off. So Sand will end after this turn, so I think we'll switch out Tyranitar. We could switch Tyranitar right now. We're gonna go Keldeo. Keldeo on the switch. And they actually turn into a water type and body press to Keldeo, which is kind of interesting. So that makes me go Sinistra. They Iron Defense. 200. That thing is super slow. You think it's still slower, even with the speed boost? We'll click Matcha Gotcha. They don't believe it. So their Politoed comes into a Matcha Gotcha. Burn it. Come on. Doesn't burn it, but that's kind of interesting to me. We'll click Matcha Gotcha again. They go into Kingdra this time. Matcha Gotcha, but burn this time. No burn. So that Kingdra is going to be pretty quick, swimming around real good. And I'm going to take the rain away, kill its speed, boost our special defense. They'll Ice Beam us instead of... Oh, that's a nice freeze on their part. But they'll take some chip. And we're just going to click Rocks. Because we're going to get a first turn Thaw, get our Rocks up, and then we'll go Slowking. Tyranitar is... Oh, he's so bulky. She is so bulky. Colossal will come out, and we're going to knock it off. No Flame Body, right? Yeah, we didn't get hit by it at least. And do we think... No, we'll try and spin block him. No Rapid Spin. We are immune. And they're going to forfeit. After getting their spin blocked. Forfeit on turn 13. But that was just kind of a weird team. I guess it's just a rain team. But I feel like Weather's... I say that as being a sand player. A sand main. I don't know. I feel like they just didn't have enough weather abusers or enough to like cover their abusers. Anywho. So what's going to come out there? That's either Landorus or that one probably. I'm blanking on the name. Araquanid. Don't like either of those. I'm not a fan of having to get around sticky webs. Really hurts the team. Seems like everything hurts this team. Because it kind of does. And I think we're just going to lead Tyranitar. Araquanid does come out, and the thing is, and I just remembered it, Tyranitar doesn't have a rock move. So we're going to Stealth Rock. They're going to probably Sticky Web. Oh, they're going to Waterfall. That's fine. We'll go Skarmory here. And they might get greedy and go for another Waterfall. But we got our rocks up. And their hazard remover, I think, is probably Cinderace with the Court Change. But we're going to go for a Brave Bird here. And they kind of need to switch Iron Crown or into Landorus, I think. Iron Crown, yep. Match fine. Special attack, and I'm just going to hit it. No. Hit him with a Whirlwind. I'm going to burn that Quark Drive. They're going to try and Calm Mind me, so they're going to let me Whirlwind them out of here for free. Landorus will come out. Just click Whirlwind again. Cinderace, no boots onto Cinderace is interesting. But I don't like looking at that Cinderace with my Skarmory. I'll go for a Pyro Ball, which my Tyranitar resists, but it does burn us, unfortunately. That Cinderace is troublesome. I think we'll go Keldeo here. Okay, so they switch, but we'll switch again. I think that's a good switch. For us, I think we won that little switch. And now, surely, they go Araquanid. 309, like, I outspeed the mess out of it. Surely they go Araquanid here, right? And if they do, I don't want to click one of my water moves. There we go. I'll use Secret Sword on it. Only does 22 damage. We'll go Skarmory. They'll probably get their webs up. They do. Which is not ideal. I hate webs. Do they stay in? Okay, they can actually go Lando. It'll take 12% damage. I'm going to Whirlwind them out of here. And Araquanid's coming back in. It'll take a lot more damage than the Lando would have. I'm going to Whirlwind again. Sticky Web fails. Next time Araquanid comes out, it'll be defeated. And we're about to see if this is special or physical. Because I'm going to Roost. If it Fire Blasts me... Okay, so it uses Phantom Force. We'll Whirlwind. Is that leftovers? My Rocky Helmet's going to do some good damage to it. Iron Crown's coming out. What does a Body Press do to Iron Crown? 35, that's decent. I'm going to Roost here. Then Body Press again. Or I might double Roost. We'll double Roost. So I think we Roost. Ooh, big crit for them. But we'll just keep roosting. They Calm Mind. We'll go up to full. You know what that means. Get out of here. They Psychic. Dragapult comes back out. We'll Roost. And this Skarmory is just kind of terrorizing them. It's being a little terrorist. We'll Roost up. Their setup's giving us a free turn. We'll see. They might... Yeah, Phantom Force this turn. We Whirlwind. We'll hit them with it this next turn. We'll do 42%. Our Rocky Helmet will hit them. Goodbye, Dragapult. That's what we didn't want. Our fun. We had our fun. Or I could just Terra Dragon. Do we stay in? I think so. We'll keep the fun going. Terra Dragon, they'll probably U-turn me. They'll take 17% off the Rocky Helmet. And we're just doing good chip damage kind of on everything. Iron Crown will come out. It'll take 6% from the Stealth Rocks. Whirlwind will bring out the Dragapult, which will take 12. But the leftovers will bring it back. 6 of it. And it will be faster now that it's a Dragon type. And I think the fun is over. I think the fun's over with the Skarmory for now. We'll go Tyranitar just to get that sand up. They're going to Dragon Darts. 46. That thing is definitely faster. We can't hit it too hard. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have gone into a dragon mode just for the bit. Could I bait out? I don't think so. We'll go Excadrill here. Swords Dance. They go Lando. Okay. That's kind of what I wanted. And I should almost certainly be faster. I wanted that so I could Rapid Spin. Couldn't Rapid Spin on the Dragapult, but I can definitely do it on the Landorus. They're going to U-turn on me, which is fine. I am fast. I have 196 speed. I've Swords Danced up on them. And their Cinderace. No shot. Yeah. They just sacked their Cinderace. Araquanid, I think, is going to be sacked when it comes out. Oh, okay, and they forfeit. Forfeit at turn 25. 1274. On to the next. That was our 10th battle. Let's get on to the 11th, shall we? Let me get some coffee, excuse me. Alrighty. Let's see. And I think we just start Tyranitar again. We'll lead Tyranitar. They'll probably go Crocodile. Oh, Thunderous. Okay. Do they know Focus Blast? Is that what's coming in? Do I care? I don't give a heck. Iron Valiant. Doesn't know Magic Bounce. That's fine. So I'm probably expecting a fighting attack. So we'll go Sinistra. A Shadow Ball. Not the not what I wanted. Not the fighting attack I wanted to see. So I'll just knock us out. We lose Sinistra early. Can drill? We're about to test out the limits of the drill, I think. We're at 604 speed. Do we Iron Head here, or do we Earthquake? I think Iron Head. Mandibuzz comes in. I'm glad we hit Iron Head. Its Rocky Helmet's gonna do its business. Can we just Swords Dance on it? Can we dance up? It's gonna roost. Ah, no. That was not to play, I guess. Go back to Tyranitar. And let's get that helmet off it. We have a lot of physical attackers. We'll get that knockoff. They'll hit us with the Toxic. They do go into a Steel type. So we're going to go Slowking here. Use the Fog to get rid of the rocks, and we'll go. Oh, they go theirs. Who's faster? Who's gonna be faster? Theirs is. They thought we were switching. We'll hit him with the Psychic Noise. Having the heal blocked. Let's go Tyranitar. We'll hit us with the Psy Shock. And I wish we are gonna outspeed, but I just wish we still had Sand Up. We'll be able to get it up next turn. If they use Roost, we'll Flamethrower here. And what? Are they going to Surf again? And they have leftovers. We're going to Psychic Noise. Tyranitar will come back in. They hit us with the Surf, and we'll Dragon Tail. The Mandibuzz. This is just a lot of switching. Thundurus is coming out. What does it know? It's just swapped every time. Mandibuzz coming back out. Can we freeze? Let's go Skarmory. I think Skarmory's body press might come in handy now that Mandibuzz doesn't have a Rocky Helmet. So they go Thundurus here on my Skarmory. Go back into the Tyranitar. Now that Thunder's out, but it will get a Thunderbolt off. I think that will be the story of Tyranitar this game. We'll try and switch out so we can keep it around to get Sand Up again at some point. We're going to Ice Beam here. Slowking comes out. Can we get a Freeze? No. We are going to Psychic Noise. They use a Psy Shock. Oh. Remember what I said I was going to do with Tyranitar? Ignore that. I'm going to do the exact opposite and waste it. I don't think a Surf really does much. Mandibuzz is going to come out. Hit it for 37. We'll hit it with a Secret Sword. I don't know how that worked. I don't know why Maybe they like thought I was bluffing with something that I had. I don't know why I went out with Keldeo. So King Galar is gonna come out. We're gonna maybe they were just trying to get some more HP on it. And we'll go Slowking and hit it with a Psychic Noise. Maybe Ice Beam. Maybe we can get a nothing. We Whirlwind here. It's not looking good for us. I think they've kind of done us in. They've had a very good game, and they do have a Moxie Crocodile waiting in the back, which I think will actually knock it out here with a Body Press. Their Thundurus comes out, which I think their Thundurus might just kind of beat us. But we're going to go down swinging. We're going to Terra, Body Press it. Should have roosted. Should have roosted, then Body Pressed. I probably could have gotten another hit in. Anyways, that was a good game. They absolutely had our pants. Is this person at 13? Yes. L to the land or to the Thundurus team. That was a good game. They beat the pants off us. So we are, what are we? We have 8 wins and 3 losses. And do they go Tyranitar? Not Tyranitar, Garchomp. They do. We remember the tech. It's Ice Beam, then Stealth Rock. Ice Beam first turn. And it crit. And it crit. That hasn't crit before. That hasn't crit before. I think that just kind of beats us now. Terra Water, Ice Beam. They Earthquake us. Oh, and a back-to-back crit. Jeez. That's the luckiest Garchomp alive. And I'm the unluckiest Tyranitar out here. Yeah, I think I'll go Sinistra. Get that Regenerator in. They missed a Will-O-Wisp, which is huge. And they'll probably go like King's Gambit, right? They probably should, I think. Unless they stick around trying to Will-O-Wisp me. You know, I'll go with the Gigantamax brain play. Thinking that they're going King Gambit. I'm gonna go into Keldeo. I'll eat their Volt Switch. And then they'll take advantage. Iron Valiant. Which is fine. I think I can go Skarmory here. Kinda goofed that one, but it's alright. Yeah, we're gonna Whirlwind that. Please live. Great Tusk comes on out, a ground fighting type. So it's gotta use a fighting move, right? We go Sinistra? No, it could just knock us off. But I think a Strength Sap will bring us back into this. I think it'll kinda be enough to keep it alive. Now just don't go King's Gambit. Never mind. They'll take us out with an Ice Spinner. Great Tusk is going to stay around. Let's go Slowking and hit it with a Psychic Noise. They might just hit us with like a knockoff, or knock off our Soul Fest. Rotom Wash coming out. No healing for it. What are they going to do? Hit us with a Will-O-Wisp? Or no, they'll probably Volt Switch on us. That's probably the plan, Stan. Okay, never mind. No Will-O-Wisp. We get an Iron Head off. It doesn't do, a crit does 7, but we do get to flinch. We do get to flinch. Every flinch counts. go Slow King here, and I think we've kind of thrown this one. They'll hit us with the Volt Switch, probably King's Gambit. Let's turn that timer on. Dragapult's coming out. Dragapult will resist the Sludge Bomb. Can we Ice Beam it? Probably a little too quick for us. Might go into like a Phantom Force or something here. Or a Draco, just dropping a Draco on our head. And I think, if it wasn't already sealed, I think that'll essentially seal our fate this game. The King Gambit coming out. Maybe if I had predicted that read with like a flamethrower crit King Gambit. Burn it. Alright, we're gonna go Keldeo. And surely they just Sucker Punch, right? Unless they're banded. Oh. They're not. We're going down swing. We'll take every one that we can with us. Burn. Oh, nice burn. So I think both will go down this turn. And then that'll be the game after that. We're going to Iron Head, they both go down, Keldeo will come out, and if Dragapult comes out, it'll just knock it. If anything else comes out, we'll be able to get one hit off through Vacuum Wave. I think. Yeah, there we go. GG. Skip to the end, main menu, get the next one going. That was a brutal L. And I did say we'd swap each time, so let's go back to the Snaky Sand Drill with the Flyers. This team kind of gets torn up by some ice types. And other ground types. Other ground types kind of can have its way. But anyways, we'll give it a run again. Let's see. What do they lead here? Like one of these two, maybe? Something to switch in. In and out. Do they just react to me? So Tyranitar is going to match up with the Dragonite, and I'm not sure if Dragonite really gets like fighting moves, or what the deal is with that thing. Like, do I want to Terra here? I'm going to go for my rocks. It does Earthquake. That Earthquake hits pretty hard. Yeah, and we're going to go Gliscor. Thinking it's going to Earthquake again. It does. And let's throw a Toxic at it, I think. What's going to come out here? Primarina? Great Tusk comes out here. We'll Toxic the Great Tusk. We're going to Protect. That'll block it for a turn. It'll take a bit more Toxic damage, and now we'll switch into Skarmory. Headlong Rush will come out. We are immune to that. Oh, and they'll actually just forfeit. So, we'll take that W. What was... Well, that was only like a turn 6 forfeit. We'll go to the main menu, and we will run another one. The next one will be our 14th battle. So let's see how that goes. It's pretty similar to... Well, I guess they have a Primarina and a Dragonite. What do we think they'll lead here? Maybe Dragonite again, if we're lucky. Samurott Hisui. Oh yeah, because they have that move that'll throw up spikes. Does Superior... Like, can I start getting off... We're gonna go... I'm not sure. I'm not sure how they interact. Okay, so they actually just Sacred Sworded, so glad I switched there and didn't go Superior. But between me just switching. They took just as much damage as my Skarmory did. And I think I'm gonna Iron Head here. Oh, they actually stayed in. I definitely should have body pressed. I thought they might go Golden Lego. So we'll knock out their Samurott. It got 1 layer of spikes up, but I don't think I'm really too concerned with the single layer of spikes. I might even take Iron Head off here and just add spikes. Let me try that. Let me try that, because I don't know if I really use... On this one I have... I'm not doing it to the Keldeo one. I'm going to keep that one how it is. On the Keldeo one I have Brave Bird, but I'd like to try spikes, and then this needs knockoff, I think. I think that'll flow a little better. So the Golden Lego comes out. I'm gonna roost on it. It's gonna... Ooh, I shouldn't have done that. Should not have roosted on it. Does Sandstorm end this turn? We're gonna bring out the Drill. I should be able to get an Earthquake off. I'm gonna hit Earthquake. They might go into Dragonite. And if Dragonite comes out, we'll go Tyranitar. Am I stupid or something? I can see it's got a balloon. Am I stupid? Apparently. Can we get a flinch though? No. No flinch. So our smooth brain has cost us our drill. We'll get Tyranitar back out here. And we'll see what... We're going to get Stealth Rock out. Ground fighting. And we'll go Gliscor, I think. Yeah, we'll go Gliscor. It's going to hit us with the knockoff, so we aren't going to be able to get our Toxic Orb going this game. They'll probably do the Ice Spin thing, right? They'll probably do that Ice Spin. Water Toxic. That'll give me Sand Chip. Yeah, we'll go back into Tyranitar, because I'm expecting Ice Spin, or I guess Rapid Spin will do the same thing for him. We'll go Superior, I guess. So we can blast off a Leaf Storm in Revenge. We should be able to knock it out with a single Leaf Storm. Finally getting our revenge in here. It's not looking good for us. Their Dragonite comes out, and their Dragonite kind of just straight up beats my Superior. And I think they might dance on us, or they might just straight go to knock us out. We're going to go for the Glare. Yeah, so they did just extreme speed on us. We'll go Gliscor here. I'm going to go for that Toxic. The Golden Lego might come out. We'll hit it with the Toxic. And then this turn, we are going to Protect. They dance. Not good. Not what we wanted. They're going to extreme speed on us. We Earthquake them. I'm going to do 34 plus 19 Toxic. Now we Protect. They dance again. That's fine. They'll go down to 4. We'll go for another Protect. Oh, it failed. Dance again. We knock out the Dragonite, but doesn't look like we'll be able to go much further. We'll Terror Water. They hit us with the Thunder Wave. Don't para. Burn it. Alright, so we do chunk it with a Flamethrower. And they just recover. We'll Flamethrower again. We burn. And I imagine they'll recover. So we'll hit them with the Psychic Noise to prevent that from happening next turn. Between that, the Psychic Noise, and the burn, that'll do 22%. We'll go with another Flamethrower. Yeah, if this was, I think, let's go, instead of Vest, we could go Leftovers. Calm Mind. Slack Off. We're gonna take that old slow bro set. Yeah, well, psychic noise. We take that future sight attack. Because I think if I had calm minded up there, like they're not saying it's likely, but if I had calm minded up there, I could get probably +4 calm mind. Those were all special attackers. I don't know, there would have been a better chance if I had been that set I just switched to. We'll get a couple of these. That heal, so I guess the heal block does not stack. We'll fish for that freeze. So I take the future sight attack, and I think this will be our last turn. It'll be a GG. That'll be an L on the 14th game, and I would like to play that next one with those changes. We'll do one more with the sand drill with the flyers, the snaky boys. But I'm not too crazy about this team. It doesn't really flow. Alright, so this person's at 1217. Where are we at? 1207. I'm not sure what we started with. I think it was below 1100. What are they going to go? They're almost certainly going to start Rabombi, who's going to throw down sticky webs. Ooh, we got the unfrosted Pop-Tart in the chat. Screaming to, oh baby, he's a sucker for a stream. He knows that good stuff. Their Hoopa is named Have a Lot of Holes. Where do we go from here? Do we go switch to Tyranitar in? To Gliscor? I might go to Gliscor here, because I'm not really sure what that does. Let's go Skarmory. Glad we didn't go Gliscor. Skarmory will lose its Rocky Helmet. But we're going to roost up. Where Bombi comes out. We're going to Spikes. We're going to click Spikes again. My King Hoopa you. What? What'd they say? We disrespecting their goat? My absolute king. The only king around here is the king in the north. And his name is Tyranitar. I'm gonna Whirlwind. I don't want that thing out here. Get out of here, Glissy. They're gonna cast up their own spikes. We'll Whirlwind, where Bombi comes back out. That'll give us a chance to switch into Excadrill. Gliscor comes back out. We go Excadrill. We do have a balloon. So let's go Rapid Spin. They do block. Oh wait, they have an air balloon of their own. We're gonna Iron Head here. Unfrosted Pop-Tart says, didn't know you could name the Pokemon. Oh yes sir, you can give them all types of wacky little nicknames like this douche. The douche Golden Lego. The sweaty surfboard guy. What do I need to do here? Because I need to get a Rapid Spin off. But it'll go into a Fairy. We are not gonna get a Rapid Spin off. Unfortunato. We'll go Tyranitar here. It's only one layer of spikes. We have two of our own up. Do they have... Oh, they do have a Glamora sitting back there. What are they saying? They were saying some stuff about Hoopa earlier, what they said. I said that's basically Raps. T-Tar Sweeps. T-Tar Sweeps here, buddy. They're gonna use Make It Rain. Lower the special attack. We'll throw some rocks out. We're gonna use Make It Rain. We'll live at 8%. What am I doing? Sandstorm. We'll knock him out. Lamore will come in, take the spikes damage and stuff. Again, let's see if they go for... Oh, they go for a Mortal Spin. We'll go for the Dragon Tail. I'm a buffoon. The Ice Monster coming out. Icicle Spear hitting us. We've lost Tyranitar and Excadrill. Let's see. Let's go. So that Ice Monster gives us a couple issues. Yeah, Icicle Spear's physical, isn't it? I think so. So if it's physical, we're fishing for that burn. Glamour's coming out. What are they going for? We'll go into Gliscor. They use a Meteor Beam. What the f... That's kind of silly. What do they do here? Probably a poison move, yeah? Oh wait, we're super fast. We'll sub up. A Sludge Wave. Not enough. Totally resist. We'll knock them out. So we kind of just wasted that bit of health. But since we are faster, we might be able to get some silly... Alright, we kind of need a... I guess we can just get our speed back anyways. It's a little Icicle Spear. And that'll hit quite a few times. They probably got the loaded dice on their Kyurem. We're gonna Body Press. Rabombi's coming out. We take... only getting 17. They use Psychic Noise, which that's nice for them, not for us, because that blocks our Roost. That was a nice little Roost block. Nice Roost block. Where you can't use Roost because of heal block. Are they going to do it again? We're going to see. They are. That puts us in a pickle. Slowking's going to come out. Ooh, they Moonblast us. I love Rabombi. Rabombi's a pain in my ass. God. We're gonna see if we can Calm Mind on it. They're gonna Sunspore us. We might be able to kind of set up enough. Really depends. Hoopa Unbound comes out. And we go for Flamethrower. Good lord. Freaking dog. Collection of holes is doing us in. Go for the GG's. Unless Glare. Oh, my Leaf Storm misses. To the Hoopa Sweeper. That's gonna be the note for it. So we lose our 15th battle. We've taken, in the last 5 games, we've taken 4 L's. We're gonna go back to the other team because we weren't taking as many L's with that one. So we'll switch that one up just to kind of see how we're feeling on that one. Alright, so our 16th game. Let's see, what are they gonna go? Are they doing Greninja Spike Lead? Or the little, this little fella? That little guy's kind of good against my team. He can hit a lot, for a lot. We'll go Tyranitar. Crusher 9000. Oof, yeah, that was a can win. We need to turn this form around. We're looking like Manchester City with our dodgy form. How did I beat the Blaziken earlier? Was it... Did I use Skarmory or Excadrill to beat that bulk up Blaziken? Where's Shedinja? I don't even know if Shedinja is in this format. Let's see. Oh no, Shedinja's illegal. It's contraband. Contraband Shedinja. Yeah, I'm gonna go Keldeo here. They Swords Dance, and they get the speed boost. We're gonna go for the Surf. We'll see if they stay in. I might get a sip of coffee while I'm at it. He says smuggle in a Shedinja. I need a certain no 6-man, why no 6-man substitution? Yeah, he's the 6-man of the year. Is our Shedinja. Close combat. I wonder if he outspeeds Excadrill now. I hope not. With another protect, he might. That might just be a groovy game over from this Blaziken. Oh, shucks. What is this? What is this? What about this? I don't know, I think the Pokemon Company just hates Shedinja. I think there's probably a conspiracy out against Shedinja. I've had that one song playing for a little while. Let me switch up the background music. No, I'm not. I'm a liar. I like that one. So we're gonna use Psychic Noise here. I'm not sure if that'll actually knock the Blaziken. Same thing happened to Grealish. Shedinja is the Jack Grealish of competitive Pokemon. You can't put a square peg in a round hole. They teach you that in the beginning. At least they try. It's gonna use close combat on us. We eat that up easily. We'll Psychic Noise it, and that should take care of the Blaziken. I probably could have done that instead of sacking my throwing away my Keldeo and my Excadrill. But we moved. We can make up for it, especially with Slowking. So Gengar comes out, and as long as it doesn't Focus Blast us, I think I'd say Unfrosted Pop Tart says I'd say Grealish is more of a Magikarp with no chance of evolution. He's just a Metapod stuck on level like 100. He can't get any higher, but he's just there. Okay, use Shadow Ball. We're gonna get our Stealth Rock out. They bring in the Great Tusk, who's probably got some type of spin on him. So we'll go Sinistra. Actually, we'll go Skarmory. We're gonna go for the Brave Bird here, I think. They're gonna close combat. That's actually, I feel like, a bit foolish from them, because that'll make them a little more susceptible to that damage coming in. But now I am, how much did that do? 38%. I'm at 37%. Do I really want to risk my Skarmory for that? We're gonna go Slowking. They close combat us. But now are they gonna Earthquake now? That's the question. Do I Terra Water Ice Beam? Do I read the Earthquake again and go Skarmory? But does that really matter? Because I can't really do anything after that. Go Sinistcha, because he resists one of those and is immune to the other. Earthquake comes out. Alright, now just don't do that ice move. Don't do that ice move. That one. That's the one I said don't do. But anyways, we'll knock out their hazard remover. Greninja comes out. Wait. Does Ice Spinner not remove hazards? Am I foolish for thinking that it removes hazards? So Slowking will come in and take that Ice Beam. Are they Life Orbed? They are. We're going to go Tyranitar here and get Sand up to get more chip damage. Say it with me. Gotta eat the Quake. Some Quaker's oatmeal. I don't think anything really wants a knockoff. Hydro Pump comes in, but we eat that to its face. Critical hit. We'll send Greninja to the side. We've kind of turned the momentum back to our side after losing our 2 in the beginning. We've straightened our focus. Locked in for the chip damage. Out comes Palmont, and I imagine they're going to close combat, right? Right. Sinistcha can take a close combat, especially when it never leaves its hand. Hit it with a Matcha Gotcha. Maybe Gengar will come out, or maybe one of its electric moves are close. I think that thing gets knockoff. Oh, Revival Blessing. That's a thing it can do, I guess. I forgot about that. Shit. Can we burn it? I guess not. I forgot all about that. That's whack. Thankfully, that move only has 1 PP. But the Blaziken's back. Thankfully, we have rocks up, so it'll take some damage when it comes in. I think our Slowking can kind of just beat it. Because it's 2 attack, yeah, it's 2 attacking moves, they're close combat. We've scouted it out now after it blew through our friends. It's like a mortar in World War I. I gotta use some infantrymen to find out where the enemy position is. We're gonna hit it with a Matcha Gotcha. It's gonna double shock us. And that's the thing that makes it lose its fighting type. Cheers. Ooh, a bit of gardening. Might have to go do that myself. But cheers to you, Mr. Unfrosted Pop-Tart. So what's it gonna do? It don't matter. We need to go Slowking here. I use Protect. They'll get their speed boost. We Psychic Noise. And they should... Okay. They actually go Double Protect. They're gonna be real fast. But we're not worried about being fast. We're just going to clack them with the Psychic Noise. Because we can live a Flare Blitz and a Close Combat. We can probably live a couple of them. Man, my cords always get all twisted. Okay, we're going to move that down a little. I'm trying to take some of the static out of the mic. I've been messing with it a little bit to try and help. Alright, so Slowking's out. We're bringing in Tyranitar. It's the chip game now. Sandstream's going to whip up. Future Sight means nothing to me, especially if Tyranitar's still out, so it's essentially a free move. We'll hit it with a knockoff. Nothing on their team wants a knockoff. Gengar, yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. Gengar comes out, takes the Stealth Rock damage. Unless Gengar has Focus Blast. Which, I mean, if Gengar has Focus Blast, it could have actually kind of scared me. Because Shadow Ball on the Slowking, well, I think I still have my Terra. That'll be a W for us. That Blaziken was pretty fun. Maybe we'll run a Blaziken team at some point. Oh, a bit quiet. Let me... Is that better? Oh, whoops. I wish I'd seen that earlier. 213, yeah. I think that should be a little better. Better like butter. Corviknight. Don't like seeing that. I like seeing the rest of these. These are pretty low rated Pokemon for the most part. Alright, so we're on our 17th battle. What's gonna come out? Like, are they gonna lead some rock strats with Tyranitar? Also, how delayed are their comments? Less than 30 seconds. Within the same minute, I think it's like a 20-second delay or something like that. Here, I'll start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. 0. So about 20 seconds. Look at Tyranitar. What are they gonna do? Set up or leave Mew. I hate leave Mews. They use Imprison. We'll hit it with a knockoff. Throw rocks. Wait, what? We're gonna hit it with the Dragon Tail. Oh man, this happened to me last time. Can I switch? Yeah. We'll go Skarmory. They throw rocks of their own. We'll body press. Do they have a ghost? No. We'll knock out their Mew. I think when we were doing the doubles, now I can stream snipe. When we were doing the doubles game, doubles OU, we got absolutely befuddled by I think it was a Mew. It was a Mew or a Ditto that's set up on us, kind of similar to that. We're gonna Dragon Tail here. They're gonna Dazzling Gleam us. Because I like to waste their booster energies. You only get one of them. I like to make them waste them. We'll go Slowking. What? Oh my gosh. That's insane. I kind of love that. I kinda love that they have a nasty plot. That's kinda funny. Do I live that? Burn, burn, burn. Okay, what do they got? Hurricane and Flash Cannon? That's crazy. And we'll be confused again. Alright, but we're gonna go into drill because I'm gonna try and get a rapid spin off. And with this set, with this wacky little set this person's running, I might be able to get a sword stance off. Let's see after this rapid spin. Probably not. They might terrible ass me here. Yep. But that should mean what the that's so crazy. I think I can just get him with Skarmory. Or Skarmory's body press. I think should see them on their way. Okay, the sandstorm. Oh my god, goodness. Alright, so Iron Moth comes out. We got one more turn of sandstorm. We'll go Slow King here, eat the fiery dance, not as well as I would have liked, but then we'll go Tyranitar. So I want sand back up. Not sure. Do we knock off, or do we Stealth Rock? Because I think we Stealth Rock. We live that easily. Ooh, that boosted special attack though. Not good. Not sure if we live the next one. We don't live that Dazzling Gleam. But that'll be fine. We'll go Keldeo here. Wait, Keldeo can't live a... Well, Terrawater Surf. Because Keldeo cannot live a Dazzling Gleam when it has the fighting type, but it can when it's just a solo water type. Come on, go Weavile. Go Weavile. And I'm actually gonna stay in and Vacuum Wave. It's double weak to it. We'll knock out Weavile. Stealth Rocks will easily get us over the line for that. And between the 4 of our remaining Pokemon, I don't see them really being able to knock us out of the way. Especially Hitmonlee, like Skarmory and Hitmonlee just loses to 3 of my Mons. I think. This Scarfed Rampardos might... Oh, never mind. Gonna surf here. They endure, but we have priority. I guess they'll get us there. Imagine. But our Skarmory has a Rocky helmet. So they have to make contact with us. And that'll defeat them. The Corviknight is still crazy to me. That is wild. That really kind of caught me off guard. How long have we been going? Almost 3 hours. 2 hours and 45 minutes. Alright. Next game coming on up against Mary Yu. Okay. So I think we'll just go our classic Tyranitar lead. Not sure what they're gonna go. Cinderace. Don't like that. They might do some, like some court change. Do they just high jump kick? Do I try and read that high jump kick? Do people still run high jump kick on Cinderace? Why not? They use U-turn. I'll stay in. They go Great Tusk. I'll hit it with a knockoff. I'll get rid of its leftovers. It's always nice to get rid of those. We'll go Skarmory, I think. No, we'll go Sinistcha. Ice Spinner. They read that one. Should have gone Skarmory. Which will fix our errors this turn. And go Skarmory. Do we fire off a Brave Bird? I think Magnezone might come out and make an appearance. So we'll Body Press it. Magnezone does not like seeing that. You might be trapped. Let's see if we are. We are not. So we'll just go into Excadrill. It tries to Volt Switch on us. What if it knows Body Press? What if we get Body Pressed by the Body Presser? So I'm gonna Earthquake here. Or do I think they go Dragonite? Like, I might go for the free I say free. So I think it's analytic. I just don't know how much a flash cannon would do. We'll go earthquake here. Because I don't think I can... Oh. Me when I assume I'm magnet pull. That's funny. They forfeited after they realized they didn't have magnet pull. Just writing that in my little notes. And we will go ahead and just run another. We'll get it going. I like looking at all the Pokeballs while it's waiting to load. Not another Corviknight. So, Unfrosted Pop-Tart asks, what's Magnet Pull? Magnet Pull is an ability that Magnezone would have had, or probably should have had. So Magnet Pull prevents other Steel-type Pokemon from switching out, and the Steel-type that I had, Skarmory, is weak to Magnezones. Other typing Electric, so it should have trapped Skarmory in there, and it could have just blasted it with a couple Electric-type moves, but I guess whoever that person was forgot to put it on. So that's kind of like what it should have done. Ooh, Keldeo. Okidogi. Poison Fighting type. We're gonna go straight into a Skarmory. Probably could have flip turned. Be body press here, yeah? I think so. They'll bulk up. That does nothing. We're gonna... No. We're gonna Whirlwind. They'll Drain Punch us down to 44%. We'll Whirlwind them out of here. Garo. Don't like that. So, we'll go Slowking. And Psychic Noise. Ooh, yee hee hee. We ain't doing nothing, I guess. Get our sand up. They're definitely Drain Punching, so we'll Terrifying Dragon Tail. We should live one. Yeah, we eat that up. Get him out of here. That doesn't even work on... Even Dragon Tail doesn't work on that. That's malarkey. We're gonna knock off on him. That thing might just set up and beat us. Let's see. Let's see what an Earthquake has to say about it. Not much, apparently. What about a Surf? Okay, so they bring out the Slowking. Not much we can really do here. We're gonna flip turn on it, I think. Go into the Skarmory. Maybe it was gonna do a poison move. Nope, it used Thunder Wave. We'll try and Roost. Normally these things have, I feel like, Flamethrower or some type of move that's not gonna... I'm not gonna like. So we Roost up with Skarmory. Body Press? What is that doing? It's 19%. We don't like to deal with that Rocky Helmet, but we're gonna have to. Ooh, we'll bonk the Ogerpon. We'll go into Sinister, and I think we've lost this one, but we're gonna go down swinging. We're gonna go down swinging. We're gonna take them with us. We're gonna give them hell. Hit it with the Machagacha. Please burn. Come on. That'll give us a chance. We'll fish for it. We'll do one more. One more could be huge. No burn. No burn. What about a third? So we live to Ice Punch. Oh, they freeze us and we thaw. First turn. Was it worth it? Do we get the burn? We get the burn. There's a chance. Alright. I don't think there's a huge one. But let's go. I almost need to... Maybe I'll make a team that has like... Maybe it's got like an iron defense Skarmory to boost up the body press. We're gonna whirlwind that out of here now. I don't want it bulking up too much on us. I forgot. Dude, my brain is smooth on 3/4. 3/4 of its surface. It's the third time this. I wasted 3 turns this battle. That's why I got 3 Mons dead. Alright, we're gonna Brave Bird. It's just bulking up on us. That's a huge crit. Huge crit that. I think I can Brave Bird that too. Don't para. What if I roost? Go for a Sucker Punch. Oh. Didn't like that. They thought I was going to body press though. They kowtow cleave us. Brave Bird. Come on, that isn't one. That'll knock us out there. Sucker Punch me. I'll lower some of its defense. What if I think it might just knock me on a Sucker Punch, yeah. I probably could have maybe done it a couple more times to get it a bit lower. Our attack goes up, but we don't need the attack boost. I mean, I guess we'll knock out that one. We're going down swinging. And there it is. That'll be a defeat on that game. To the Okie Doggy. And what do we think we can improve on this team to help us? Not that Sandro with Flyers team. That team has kind of been butt cheeks. What do we think here? Do we click Swords Dance that often? No, but I think it's pretty helpful when we do. Over to Slow King. Do I want to go to the Calm Mind variant? What's your rank? My rank's pretty low. I think I'm at like 1200 elo. And for this format, I think it goes like high elos above like 2000. I think. I can look here in a sec. Overused. I'm pulling up the ladder. Yeah, so top of OU ladder right now is at 2093 elo, and the top 500 is 1703. So I'm a ways off. And what is mine? I can probably see it. I am at 1225. I am a little ways off it. I'm like 100 wins. 100 wins in a row off it. Might drop the Dragon Tail. Maybe Rock Slide. Keldeo. Something about the Skarmory. I don't click Brave Bird, I think, enough to really warrant it. Let's go Iron Defense. Do we go Iron Defense or Spikes? Iron Defense or Spikes? We'll try Iron Defense first. That'll increase our defense, increase body press. It'll give it a bit more use, I think, when its Rocky Helmet gets knocked off. So if we can get an Iron Defense up, I think it might be able to kind of sweep Be like a late game setup sweeper on its own, while also being a tank. So I think the Samurot's gonna come out. It's usually Excadrill's kind of weird on its own without sand. We'll turn that timer on. And then what? Samurott Hosui comes out. I was right. We'll click Iron Defense. They'll Ceaseless Edge. That puts up one layer of spikes on my side. Do they have a ghost type? They do. That's Sacrilege. That was nice. That was a nice encore from them. I didn't know that got that. Big defense, though. Huge defense. We'll do it again. We'll click Iron Defense again. Latios comes out. Okay, what if I roost here? They use agility. I'll roost up. I'm actually just gonna Whirlwind. Samurott comes back out. I don't think it wants to really see me. It might encore. Let's see, Raging Bolt comes out. I get a body press off. This might one-shot it. It does. The 4 times defense Skarmory one-shots to Raging Bolt. And I'm not staying around for that, because that will absolutely destroy my Skarmory. We're going into the T-Tar. Bring out the king. How about we switch this background music up? We'll go with... Can I find it? There we go. We'll go with that one. Switch it up a little bit. So it did Swords Dance. Is it gonna live a knockoff? Probably, now that it's Terrad. Its defense goes down, but its speed goes up. Do I need to sack this, or can I just switch in my drill? We're about to find out. Don't use a fire move. Or Balloon comes out. Bitter Blade, that's a fire move. Go for the Sludge Bomb here. Do we need a water type? Do we need to turn into the water? I think we might. This Polteageist probably knocks Slowking, right? Oh, it doesn't even in water, even just a neutral hit will knock the Slowking, and I think we might lose to the Sacrilege. Get it down to Strength 7. It's probably going to one-shot us. It does. Back to Tyranitar. Knockoff. We will survive the Poltergeist, but just barely. Taking a bit of damage. I'm gonna go for an Ice Beam, and I think that thing has pretty much just beat us. That's Sacrilege. Try and get a Surf off. It is fast and it's hitting hard right now. I probably could have gone for a Vacuum Wave. It's -2 defense. And we'll hit it with a GG. Not a good first game to show off the new Iron Defense Skarmory. Oh, and we just barely hold. Oh, I forgot we have Sturdy. I could have used that in the Whirlwind. See, oh, I could have done that a little better. I think we'll do probably one more. Probably play until we lose. Then we'll Probably wrap the stream. I think, oh, we played against this person. We'll go Tyranitar to lead. Making it do that in prison stuff again. In prison transform. Well, they'll use imprison. And if I want them to transform into something, what do I want them to transform into? My drill? My drill link. I think I'm actually gonna keep Tyranitar in this turn. No, I'm not. We'll go Keldeo. They probably transform. Oh, wait, will it? I guess, oh, okay. I guess that continues over. So we lose our Keldeo. Or they lose their Mew for my Keldeo, pretty much. I didn't know in prison like carried over like that. I thought it was like Mon specific, kind of like Encore. We're gonna. I think that thing has a Rocky helmet. I'm not gonna flip turn. This was the special. This was the special one, I think. Yeah, it's gonna nasty plot. We're gonna throw some stealth rocks. And I don't want to let that thing get too crazy. Actually, we'll go into no, I'm not. We're throwing our rocks out. We're going to throw our rocks, and then we're going to go into Slowking. It's going to flash cannon us. It'll lower our special defense. Then it'll be Slowking's turn. And don't like that crit, but we'll hit it with a flamethrower. Burn. And we need to go Tyranitar here to help get that regenerator going. Flash cannon, yeah. So flash cannon, don't crit again. Por favor. How much did Hurricane do? 33. That's poor from me. What do you do, Dragon Tail here? The thing is kind of annoying. I suppose we could have just set up on it. What's he gonna do? Flash Cannon and Hurricane. Alright, we're gonna Iron Defense again. Okay, the Hurricane misses, thankfully. Should I just Whirlwind? Alright, Body Price is gonna hit like a truck. Oh my gosh. But I am going to be confused. So let's see. Let's see if we hit ourselves. We do not. We knock out the Corviknight. Iron Moth comes out. Who we would have loved to still have Slowking for this. Because I think that Iron Moth just kind of beats us right now. Especially being at plus speed. But we'll go for it. We'll go for the Surf. Maybe they go for a setup move or something. They didn't. We could go Excadrill, Terra Ground, Earthquake. That could be an option. They Fiery Dance us. But it's not going to be an option that works. We're going to hit him with the Matcha Gotcha. Or we're going to try. That was a GG to the JC Golden. And I think that is going to conclude the stream for today. That is going to wrap us off. 3 L's in a row with not really how we wanted to wrap that up. Definitely need to make some improvements to the Saiyan team and OU. But that'll be the first foothold on the OU ladder. I want to thank everybody for watching. Thank everybody for commenting. If you enjoyed the stream and or video, consider leaving a like, and also check out the community page. I do a ton of different polls, different discussions, questions, all that types of fun stuff. So anyways, thanks a bunch.